I just want to do a short video that shows you the installation of the EVO into the new metal case. When you get your case, this is what it'll look like right here. It'll be packaged, but one side of the packaging, you can see it has 4 stainless steel screws holding the top on. And if you look inside, you can see the TPU liner inside. It's inserted in there for shipping. And see how the antenna guide fits in the back of it. Basically, you take the screws out and then remove the TPU liner, because that's what you're going to start working with. So that being said, here's a case ready to install the EVO in. So I simply move things aside and get the liner lined up the way it's going to go, like this, with the antenna guide to get the right antennas through the right hole. The holes are sized just perfectly, so there's not a lot of slop in it. Nice firm fit. Just guide the antenna through the hole like so. And then I just grab it on the outside and give it a little pull, and it comes right through. Same way with the second one. Guide it through the hole. Firmly little pull, comes right through. And then we just slide the liner back onto the board. That gets it pretty well positioned right there. And then the next step you have to do is, on top of the USB-C port, we cut a very tiny little piece of Mikado 3M, the thin tape, mounting tape that they use. We just put one little piece on top here, leave the backing strip on so that it doesn't stick to the case. You just want that little bit of 1 millimeter cushioning to hold the board in place nicely on top of the TPU liner in the case. So then we just bring the case over and insert in the case, get the liner started. And the guide pops right down in place, perfectly lined up. Push the board to the back, kind of pushes back everything back into position where it belongs. And then we simply take the case top and drop it on top. And there you are, ready to go. Tolerances are pretty tight, so this time I was lucky, it went right on. And then you basically just alternate the screws. They're plenty long, so you have plenty of threads. And this just basically firmly holds the board in place on top of the pliable TPU liner. So there's absolutely no vibration induced inside the case. You can use an electric driver on these if you'd like to, as long as it's not too torquey. Well, I prefer to do it by hand. Some may ask about using Loctite on these screws. I never have. I've installed a bunch of these cases. In my original Neos, I never Loctited it. You probably could if you wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary. I just gently snug them down, alternating crisscross pattern. And there you go. You're ready to go. You can see the pins are nicely aligned inside, well back behind the front of the case. You can see the temperature port and external sensor ports exposed. And in the back, you've got the USB-C as well as the antenna guide coming out the back. So that's all there is to it. You're ready to go. Enjoy.